And it usually comes out pretty quick. So let's see. Okay. Beautiful. All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKodash. We'd like to give double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in 1/3. In the Lord's will, this video, this epistle will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKodash. All right, and as the title reads, look what your blessing has done. Okay, and this is a lesson through the inspiration of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai pertaining to Esau, Edom, and his blessing. You know, I was actually watching a Dawn commercial. I'll leave it like that. I was watching a Dawn commercial, and I said, in the spirit, I said, damn, look what this man's blessing has done, you know? And that's really what we want to talk about, because through the spirit, we are the true humanitarians, all right? And actually, let's get that. So I know the audio and video is good, so we're going to take ourselves off the screen. All right. And the brother Kratazah is going to read this scripture. Let me see. Where is it? Okay. There we go. All right. So if you want to start with that scripture, let me share the screen, and I'm going to pull up a couple things. All right. But I'll start with this for you. You just call it out, brother.
All right. This is the book of Genesis 27, and I'll start at verse 38. And it says,
you break it down too.
Okay. Yep. It says, and Esau said unto his father, Has thou but one blessing my father? Well, actually, it's like it, bro. I'm gonna start up a little bit, you don't mind. Genesis 27 and verse I'll start at verse 35. And he said, thy brother came with subtly, and have taken away thy blessing. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob?
Right, but remember the context for the blessing was Jacob and Esau. They had an agreement. Okay, and Esau sold his birthright to Jacob for a red pottage. Okay, but he said subtlety because he supplanted him. That's what Esau does today. Esau supplants Jake. You know, they showed you that in the movie Implant. You know, the Sarah movie that's on Tubi. Okay, I remember they said like what Esau does you today. He gives you a whole essay. 3 pages, then he says, click the button to acknowledge that you read and agree. But then you don't read everything, and you found out, well, I didn't agree to that. But you clicked and said you acknowledge and agree. So they get you today like that. So Esau acknowledged and agreed to sell his birthright to Jacob. All right.
And it goes on to say, for he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he have taken away my blessing. And he said,
right, because he said 2 times, because the first he supplanted him by trading the birthright for a meal. And then the second time was who was that? Rebecca?
Yes.
Rebecca, the mother?
Yes.
Yeah, she told Jacob to and that was the Lord solidifying the vow. That proves the Lord okayed it. All right. That's why Jacob's name was Yaiquab. Okay, supplanter, and then it got changed to Israel because he formed himself as Esau, like Esau today is forming himself as Jacob.
Right.
It's not Esau today portraying himself as Jacob. So don't fucking come to camp and talk about who's doing what, because your ass is claiming to be us today. Well, Jacob, he portrayed himself as Esau. Well, today Esau is portraying himself as Jacob. You know? Keep going.
And it goes on to say, it says, and he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me?
Oh yeah, his blessing is reserved. Keep going.
And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son?
Which proves Isaac said it's done.
Right.
Isaac didn't say, well, let me retract that blessing.
Right.
It's already solidified, you know? Well, Jacob came in and got it, son. He got the blessing as the firstborn. He got the blessing we have the firstborn blessing. Okay. This is why, fast forward, the Lord told Moses to tell Pharaoh to let my son go. We're the Lord's son. All right. We're the firstborn now. So we can get that out the way.
Right.
Keep going.
Verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou borne blessing my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above.
So right here, we're reading what Esau was blessed with. Okay. So Esau was blessed with the fatness of the earth, which let's precept that with Job 9 and 24. Okay. But we're going to go a little deeper. Okay. So let me grab that. You going to read it, brother?
Yep.
All right. You got it.
This is the book of Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
So right here, we see that Esau was given the earth. Okay. The earth was given over to him for a point of time. Okay. Finish it off, brother.
Yep. And it says, he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right. If not, where and who is he? And I always like to say, like in a crime scene, what's left behind is what? Fingerprints.
Mm-hmm. So
when you look at, let's see, where's Google at? Let's go to this one. So when you look at, what is it? Let's see if we can say it. Renaissance art. So when you look like
the associated artworks of the...
Chill out, girl. When you go into this right here, this is, if not, who is he? This is the way, this is how you know this is his fingerprint. When he whitewashes this images, that's his fingerprint.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is what he left behind. See, the evidence is the whitewashing. If not, then who is it? Because if it was someone else, it would have been Asians. Yeah. You know, it would have been Ishmael.
Elam.
It would have been dark. It would have been a darker people that said, no, it's me.
Right.
So with him whitewashing, this is him showing you, hey, I'm the one who did it. If you went to the crime scene and you said, well, who's guilty? What was left behind? Well, they left a picture of a white family. And you go into a room and you got brown people, red people, black people, and then there's white people. Well, it's got to be you, because the only people that is that the picture looks like is you. See? So I always like to use this as an example. This is Esau's fingerprint for you to know, if not, then who is he? It's him. It's Esau.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He's guilty.
Right. So let's read the Job 9:24 again.
Yep. Job 9:24. It says the earth is given into the hand, into the hand of the wicked.
Right. Now, real quick, for his blessing, now let's go to Rev 11 and 18. Now, what has he done with the earth since it's been given to him? We're building up something right here, okay?
Yep, I got you.
And like I said, through the spirit, I was watching a Dawn commercial, and this poor little duck,
this creature,
you know, you brothers should know what I'm talking about. You know, look what he's done.
You want that Rev 6 and 4?
No, 11, 18.
Oh, 11, 18?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the book.
We get that after, though.
Okay. This is the book of Rev 11 and verse 18.
Yeah.
And it says,
damn, maybe we should get that first. Let's get that first. Okay. That's a goodie. Let's get that. Because that build, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's all about building, brothers. You know, that edificio, edifying. It's all about building the right precepts to make that point. Mm-hmm. So that's a beautiful precept the brother said first. Let's grab that.
All right. This is the book of Revelation 6 and verse 4.
Yep.
And it says, and there went out another horse that was red.
Now, remember, what does a horse represent?
Power.
Power. All right. Allah. Power.
Mm-hmm.
So Esau is the Allah of the earth. Is he not the God of this world?
Yep.
Esau has power. Okay.
Right
now, like the brother said, Esau has that weak sauce, but guess what? He still got sauce.
Yeah.
He's got sauce right now. Okay. Esau's image is still moving. Esau's blessing is still here. Mm-hmm. All right. But what we're witnessing in these last days is look what his blessing has done.
Right.
Look what he's done with the earth. Look what he's done with the people. Look what he's done to his brother Jacob and his descendants. Look at Jake and their position right now. Okay. Look at what Esau has done having the earth. All right. Having the sword. He's not cut down for good. He's cut down for evil. He's not turned the earth into a righteous rulership. He's turned it into a wicked empire. Okay, look what Esau's done with his power. All right, and that's where you get the word. That's where the word oppression comes from. All right, real quick, oppression. Look this up. You know what oppression means? Cruel or unjust use of power.
Damn.
See, Esau has brought oppression into the earth under his authority, having that blessing.
Mhm.
Right now, he has the power over your power and lights, right? Don't they call electricity your power? Your
Yeah.
power is out. See, Esau has the authority to shut your power off, even though you paid the bill. He has the authority to pull you over, even though you have the license and registration. Look what he does with his blessing. Look what his blessing has done. When people get a piece of his blessing, they lose their effing mind. Let a little Jake get a gun. It's a wrap.
Right, he's going crazy.
What's that movie? The movie we watched, War of Gods or something. Well, that's a good one too.
Once for Warriors?
No, the one where the dude, he's got the gun.
The City of God.
City of Gods, the water. Look what how they had one gun and one trap house, and it was just a continual onslaught of wickedness.
Man.
You know, like your brother said, the movie Fresh. Juice. Why you got the gun? Cause I already got it.
Man.
And that's Esau's blessing.
And he murdered his own way.
Yep. See, look what his blessing has done. It puts a demon on you. Esau's blessing puts a demon on you. You know, look at people that become. What proves that Esau's blessing is a demon? Well, anybody that's become a cop, anybody that's joined the military, you know, anybody that's done anything that's pertaining to this image, they have a spirit of snark pride, you know. But let's keep going.
Yep. Back in Rev 6 and verse 4, and it goes in to say, and there went out another horse that was red.
Yeah, and why is it red? Because the first was red all over like a hairy garment. And it says like a hairy garment because the garments that we use for our tabernacle was badger skin that was, I believe, painted red.
It was dyed in red.
It was dyed, thank you. It was dyed in red. It wasn't because a little hairy baby was born. No, that's not the breakdown. Okay,
right.
It was because he was referred to his blood showing forth through his skin, his pigment. All right, was like a dyed badger garment. Okay, meaning he came out as a white baby.
Right, exactly.
All right, keep going.
And it says, and power was given to him.
Now, when was that power given to him? The power was given to him as Esau, but the Lord didn't institute that power till when? Well, we got a couple precepts lined up. All right, we're still in there. Let's get one more. Right here. Let's use this one. When was the power given to Esau? Well, we'll tell you right now. I'll read it because you got like 3. But we have to you see how we have to break it down like this. But when was the power given to Esau? Right here. Rev 20. He shall be loosed a little season.
Right. Yep.
That's when his power. Going back, drum roll. Renaissance.
Yep.
That's when he got that power. Okay, right here, Rev 20 and 3. It says we could start at. I'll just start at 1. We're real fast. It says, and I saw it. We're gonna go back, but we have to go forward to go back. Precept on precept. Rev 20 and 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and the great chain in his hand. The bottomless pit representing Europe. The angel representing Yahushai. And he laid hold on the dragon. Why does it say the dragon? Because according to history, the dragon is the Roman Empire, and specifically the Western Roman Empire. Because when Rome fell, not all Rome fell, only the Western Empire fell because the Eastern Empire stayed up. That's why you have the Holy Roman Empire. You got something to say?
No, right.
And it says that old serpent, referring to the spirit that Esau embodies, going back to him being that enchanter in the garden, referred to as the snake, which is the devil, all right, your liar, okay, the father of lies, and Satan, our adversary, and bound him 1,000 years because we ruled in the Holy Roman Empire, which led to the Byzantine Empire, known as the Middle Ages. All right.
Yep.
And that's where he was in the caves. This is where you get your Ottoman Turks. This is why Vlad the Impaler,
Yep.
Dracula,
Yep.
all right, loved impaling Edomites, see, and cast him into the bottomless pit, Caucasus, and shut him up, braiding by the bushes. There's precepts all in this, see, and set a seal upon him, 13th tribe,
Yep.
right, wearing clothes till they deteriorated off his body.
That's him.
Okay, his Tupperware with his deceased bones of his relatives, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. After that, he must be loosed a little season. Dun, 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 dun. He covered the faces of the judge thereof, so he got power. See, power was given to him. See, to bring war on earth. See, all of it ties in. Esau's blessing didn't get fulfilled ultimately until he got loosed for that little season. He didn't really start banging, and riding until the time we're in now, the 1500s. That's why you had the Spanish Inquisition of 1492, which led to the Mexican Inquisition, which led to Spain over here, which is Rev 13, one of the heads of the beast. See, because one of the heads was the Greeks, another head was the Romans, but the other three major heads was Spain, French, and British.
Yep. Right.
Those main three empires is why you got Esau and rulership today outside of Rome. Okay, so this is how we're seeing through history what Esau's blessing has done. Okay, so now that we got that point, let's go back to Rev 6 and 4.
All right. Back in Rev 6 and 4, and it says,
got to know the history.
Yep.
And
it says, and there went out another horse that was red.
Yep.
And power was given to him.
Yep.
That sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Right. And those power are what? Like power heads. So one of the now you'd have to speak about Rev 13. Those are the empires. So one time he had power was what? First Maccabees 1,
Greeks.
Daniel 7, the Greeks, right? Then the second power was what? The Romans.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third power was the Spanish, French, British, which led to the whore, America.
Boom. Yep.
Okay, this is the power. And this is the power. Why? Because he was given the fatness of the earth. And when you go further, the fatness goes into oil, which, like I said, the third time this lesson came about because I was watching TV in a Dawn commercial. And I said, damn, look what your blessing has done. You see? So let's keep going.
And it goes on to say, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Yeah.
And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword.
Yeah, it says to take peace from the earth. We read Job 9 and 24, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Job 9 and 24 is because that's what he was blessed with. Okay. And take peace from the earth. He's done that through what? War. Okay. Oh, matter of fact, let's read Rev 6 and 4 again and Rev 11, 18, but let's go back to Genesis 27.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
We got to finish that.
Okay. Yep.
Let's finish it because it goes into
okay.
the sword.
Yeah. Back in Genesis 27 and verse 39, and it says, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
Now, real quick, Baba Kasha, let me just make this point.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Look, when you go into fatness, fertile place, richly prepared food, fatness. This is why it's called the Puerto Rico rich port.
Yep.
Okay. Oil. See? Oil. This is why how's Esau ruling? Having oil being distributed,
yep.
Striking gold, if you will, the gold rush, things of that nature. But let's keep going.
And it says, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of thy dew of heaven from above.
Yeah, and that's why Obadiah, when thou set thy nest amongst the stars, then shall I bring thee down.
Yep.
You had something called the space race. Let's look that up.
I remember that. Yep.
So we got the Renaissance point out the way. Now let's make another point. It's called space race.
Yeah, that was like
during the Cold War,
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, and who went to California and put their flag on the moon?
America?
Esau.
Esau in particular.
Esau. Okay. Esau. But look, this, even though we know this is false, he has been able to stamp claim.
Yeah.
You know, he's been given the right to say, I did it first. Why? Why has Esau been allowed, and not only just Esau, but the Babylonian Edomites? Because that's the whore. The whore has been given the rights to claim dibs first.
Mm-hmm.
Russia Edomites pushed over, Amalek Edomites pushed over, you know. It's been given to the Babylonians because this is the great whore.
Right.
Okay. So he ate the water, brother. Let's grab the brother posted it. So let's grab it. The water for the precepts.
Get the water.
And Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Rakagash, Brakatham to you brothers and few sincere sisters. Obadiah, the brother Hawashai, Obadiah 1 and 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. Why? Because of his blessing. I got the fatness of the earth.
Right.
The earth been given to me.
Yep.
Nigga, don't you read the Bible? It's mine. See, really, but he's been he deceives. So he can't come and tell you, man, the Bible told y'all this.
Right. Yep.
But if he did that, then we say, well, the Bible also says the triumph of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite. But for a moment, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, Greek, Roman, American, all eagle, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars, this is why space stations, Space Force, the water brother, Space Force, which that's Rev 12 and 7, that's prophecy.
Mm-hmm. Satellites.
Thank you, satellites. But all those things are used for us. The satellites is how y'all brothers and sisters are out of our Wi-Fi range.
Yeah.
But you're hearing it in real time. So what he's been blessed with, it also helps us.
Mm-hmm.
You can do nothing against the truth before the truth. Oh, and a fun fact, going into the internet was first used in 1969. You see? And 1969 is where he claimed he went to the moon.
Yep.
See? It says, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So this is when the Lord started bringing Esau down. I believe right after the Vietnam War. This is when he started being brought down because he went up where? And the truth started in what? 1969. See? Yep. So it all ties in.
That was a heavy year.
It all ties. Yeah, it is a heavy year. You had the so-called landing on the moon in 1969. I think Wendy started in 1969. The Manson murders started in 1969. Woodstock started in 1969. Shit, Scooby-Doo came out in 1969. The internet was invented in 1969. A lot of things. The truth, all of that came out in that time period, you know? Okay, so now we got that point.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back, share the screen. Okay, we got the space race. And where were you at, brother? Right? Yeah. Genesis?
In verse 40. All right. Verse 40 says, and by thy sword thou shalt live.
See, and what does the sword represent? That's why I said hold Rev 6.
Right, yep.
What does the sword represent? Ultimately, you could say a gun, but ultimately destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Destruction, the nukes.
He that live by the sword shall die by the sword.
Yeah, look, from its destructive effect. See that, brothers?
Yep. That's it.
Destruction. And I believe I heard Elder Apostle Gabar go into that, and it made sense. I said, damn, that makes sense. Because, yeah, one could just say a gun, but it's deeper than that. What does the gun do?
Right.
It kills, right? Mm-hmm. Murder, death, kill. It kills, okay? Oh, like they say, guns don't kill people, or people do.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
A gun if you look at a gun, you're not going to die.
Right.
You know, if you look at a bomb, you're not going to die. But what it does,
use that shit,
when you use it, so Esau's been blessed with destruction. Now that's why we can read Rev 6 and 4, because he took peace from the earth by his blessing. Okay, Edom took a peace from the earth from his blessing. All right, you getting some, brother?
Not yet.
Okay, well now real quick, let's make that point.
And it says
in Rev Bubble Kasha. Yep. Just to make that point, because now we're talking about the rest of his blessing. You know.
Back in Rev 6 and 4, and it says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Now, how did he take peace from the earth? Because of his blessing. Rev 13, fire came down.
Yeah.
Okay. Kingdoms are translated from iniquities.
Yeah.
Right? Translated from injuries, deceit.
Mm-hmm.
So his blessing has single-handedly destroyed the earth. All right. And he's still destroying the earth through his fatness, through his oil, through his ideology. Through his acts of war,
Westernization,
you know, everything that he has been blessed with is a hindrance to creation. Okay, D-force, all that stuff.
Yep.
That's why even the trees are gonna say, "Man, I ain't seen a feller in a while."
Right.
You ever see the movie Fern Gully? Shit, it's a whole movie about a indigenous people getting ready to reach extinction because he wants to put a Walmart there. The place that we're in that's known as Babylon, at once known as Ozareth. You could get peacocks and gold and all types of types of beautiful things came here. Now you'd be like, get the hell out of here. There's apps for that. You want to see a peacock or a gorilla now, you better go to a zoo or you better go on Google because you can't look out your back door.
Right.
Damn. The finished Rev 6 and 4.
And it says, in the power
there was gold in the water, the streams in Babylon, in America before Esau got here.
Man.
Why do you think they had a gold rush?
Right.
That's why they call them the 49ers.
Yep.
Your football team, you're Joe Montana, right. You're Joe Montana, you're Jerry Rice. Why do you think they call them the 49ers? The gold rush. You like Philadelphia? Why do you think they call them the 76ers? Yep. 1776. All right? This is his legacy. This is his history. This is his blessing.
I got a quick one for you, bro.
Yeah.
Habakkuk real quick.
Yeah.
Habakkuk. My bad.
2.
Yeah, yep. There we go. Habakkuk 2 and verse 12, and it says, actually, let me see.
What, 18? Shame?
16, yep.
Okay.
Habakkuk 2 and verse, I start 15. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth that bottle to him and maketh him drunken also.
Yeah, he's done that literally, mentally, and spiritually, because Gad's got a book called The White Man's Wicked Water. Esau would get Gad drunk and make treaties. Hey, you brothers drank before. You remember drank a little too much. You're like, damn, what I do last night? You see that? He's used alcohol as a weapon. He's used it as a weapon against you. And he uses it to this day, man. Even on the aspect of physically the drink. But even more, what? The king has made the earth drunken. Why? Because of his blessing. Why has Babylon been able to make the kings of the earth drunk? Because he was blessed. He was blessed with the earth. So how's he take it over? By getting your ass drunk while keeping you in there. And then setting up an embassy. Setting up a bar so you can keep getting drunk. Those embassies represent spiritual bars that nations go to stay drunk off Western whore-like philosophies. That's what a whore has, many lovers. Where's a whore sit at? The bar. Sit not thou with thy neighbor's wife. Everybody has sat with Babylon, and they've drunken their ass off with her. And now they're starting to sober up. Yep. That's why war is coming. And other nations got your blessing too now. What was the movie Panic Room? Forrest Whitaker said, she's got your gun.
Yep.
Now they got your gun. Ain't no fun when the rabbits got one. See? Let's keep going.
And it goes on to say that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
Yep.
Verse 16. Thou art filled with shameful glory.
Yep.
Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered.
Yeah, drink the cup of being called a byword. Mm-hmm. Drink the cup of being called a nigger. Mm-hmm. Now everybody calls Esau Karen and Ken. So drink these cups now. Drink the cup of being the finger pointed at you. Drink the cup of being called the great Satan.
Yep.
Okay? Drink that cup now. They got weapons of mass destruction. That's your blessing. That's what Esau's power is, man. Listen, man. I've watched Esau. What he does, he tells on you first. That's why you got to out him. Because if you don't out him, he'll keep doing it. You got family members, he'd be touching them until they out his ass. He'd be sitting right at dinner, kiss you, Why don't you want to kiss Uncle Chris? Because he's been touching her ass. See, but he does shit that you find so appalling. He's like, damn, how can he did this to me? But then he's standing right there. You better read Esther.
Yep.
Haman made a decree to execute Jake. And he's sitting there wiping his face with a little purple napkin and shit. Esther's an Israelite sitting right there. And he's outside killing her people, thinking shit's sweet till she outed his ass. You got to out Esau. Tell on him. You know?
Expose him.
Hey, you brothers, you sisters, you got an issue going on at work. You got issues that can be handled legally. Handle that shit, man. You know? He can't just get away calling you an N-word no more.
Mm-hmm.
Esau called us the N-word. I recorded that shit and told on his ass. Now what? Yeah. Can I physically whoop his ass? Yeah.
Yep.
But we ain't here for a physical fight. It's a spiritual, wise one.
Yep.
So we supplanted his ass. Didn't he say he supplanted me? Well, supplant him again.
Yep.
Use the world. Don't abuse it. You know?
Yep. And also, too, you know, and that's why the Lord has his men, the prophets, the servants out there, you know, exposing Esau.
Yeah.
You know, making him bare.
Yep. Exactly. Make his ass bare.
Mm-hmm.
Expose this man. Keep going.
Yep. Verse 16, it says, and let thy foreskin be uncovered.
Now, what's that mean? What's that symbolize? Your foreskin is private parts.
Yep.
So expose the private matters of Esau, Edom. You know, This is why he sets up puppet leaders. I wasn't elected to read. I was elected to lead. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So expose the puppeteers. Expose them. Bring out the facts. This is why after in particular presidency, which I won't name no names, they coined the term conspiracy theorists. All right. Under their alphabet organization. You brothers should know what I mean. The third letter in the alphabet tells you that. Okay. So this is why he said, no, you're a conspiracy theorist. Right. Because he's trying to take the heat off of him. That's why when Esau does something, he blames someone else. He never takes ownership.
Never.
He'll take ownership of a lie. Oh, I landed on the moon. I'll call this Jamestown. Oh, no, we discovered America. See? So, hey, man, his time's at an end. His blessing is about to run out. And the last time he's going to use his blessing will be for his destruction. Okay?
Yep.
It'll be for his destruction. The last time he could swing that sword, it will be, it swung on himself. Okay? Keep going.
And it says, the cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
Yeah, you drink now. Right? Rev 18. You got the king's drunk. You drink.
Yep.
Time for your ass to drink. And then like in Dumb and Dumber, remember he put X-Lax in his cup and he put his hand under it. We're gonna drink more. That's what we gonna. That's what spiritual. That's what you guys gonna drink all that shit.
All the dregs.
Yeah, the dregs there up.
Every drop.
Yeah. Now, did we finish Gen 27? We didn't.
We didn't.
We didn't because you had that precept and you were in Rev 6 still. So let's finish Rev 6 and we'll go back.
Okay. Back in Rev 6 and verse 4, and it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and the power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Yeah, what it could say is a blessing. So blessings represent power.
Yeah.
When you're blessed, you have power now. You were blessed with this. You were blessed with that. Ephraim got the blessing of the firstborn that gave him power.
You got the upper hand.
Yeah. When you're blessed with something, that's a power. Or Deuteronomy 28:15, blessing and cursings. You can get power for good or power for evil. You know, you will be blessed with this. So Esau was blessed and given power. Esau was blessed to take peace from the earth.
Yeah.
All right. So let's read it again.
Yep. It says, and the power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Yeah. Harmony. When you go into this word peace, it means harmony. His blessing has taken harmony from the earth.
Going back to the Dawn commercial.
Exactly, man. You know,
just that little thing alone.
Yeah. You see?
But how much more us, the Israelites, the whole earth, if you will.
If you put a phone line in the water and you know what it would tell you, because everything has a vibration, everything has a vibration. But with Esau, it becomes a wicked, harmful vibration. Creation stops growing because of this guy.
Yep.
All right. When you look at things like this man been given the earth, and out of 365 days, he picks one day and says, Earth Day. But 364 is Death Day. But today, Earth Day, and let me cut down some trees to make flyers, and then I'll staple them back to trees to tell you don't litter.
Man.
And here, get your bottle of water.
Recycle them.
Get your bottle. Fucking dirtbag. It's okay though,
right?
Because we every day will be a cut to Esau outside of the lashings that cut him.
Right.
Our rulership will cut Esau. Oh man, you know how beautiful that's gonna be. Because we're gonna still keep that spirit of pride on him. So I don't want him to humble down. Okay, I want to beat humility in them.
Just like Charles and Hester of what's that movie?
Planet.
Yep, that one.
Yep.
Planet of the Apes.
Beware of the beast, man.
Mm-hmm.
In the beast system, you know.
Yep, and it goes on to say, and power is given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Yep.
And that they should kill one another.
Oh, and right here, that's a whole nother lesson. They should kill one another. This is how the earth been given to the hand of the wicked, by killing one another. How did Esau establish the whore? By killing some of the heads.
The war. He
killed the French, the British, and the Spanish. That's a part of the head. That's why the whore rides on the beast. 1776ers, okay? 13 united colonies turned into the 13 colonies, okay? The 13 states, all right?
Philadelphia.
This is why George Washington was your first president, because he signed a Bill of Rights in Philadelphia that led to the Revolutionary War to declare independence from the Brits, the monarch, which is why they had to kill one another to establish their rulership, what you have the whore today. See? Look what his blessing has done. Okay? Keep going.
And it says,
which that's found, that history is found in Daniel 7.
Yes.
Okay.
And it says, and there was given unto him a great sword.
Right. And what was the great sword? The great sword goes back to his blessing, which ultimately goes into the missiles. Okay.
I thought it was
right. What's his name? I'll do this project.
What's his name?
Oppenheimer.
Robert Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What is it? Manhattan
Project.
Manhattan. There it is. Look, Duke Nukem. And Esau's a Duke. See? There they are. Look at them. Project Paperclip. World War II. The second woe. Split, divvied up teaming between Gog and Babylon. Okay? That's why you got Puma in Babylon today and Adidas. Those are Teamanites. See? What is the great sword? The great sword was the nukes created by the smith that blow at the coals. You want that, Isaiah?
I'll get there.
45?
I believe
50. What is that?
54.
Yeah.
54.
Yeah. Get my numbers mixed up. 54 and 16. Snag that real quick. And then we'll read Gen 27 one more time, and we'll end on Rev 11:18.
All right. You got it?
Yeah, I'm there.
This Isaiah 54 and verse 16. Behold, I've created the smith that bloweth the coals in a fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I've created the waster to destroy.
The waster is the nukes. Check this out, NIV. See, it is I who created the blacksmith, who fanned the coals into flame and forges a weapon fit for its work.
And that proves that the story is talking about Esau's destruction.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. His blessing is destruction.
Wow, his blessing is right, destruction.
Bro, he made when he was creating this, they called it the demon core.
Damn.
Let me show you that. That proves Esau's blessing's a demon.
Yeah. Weapon of mass destruction.
The demon core. Look at this. The demon core. What is inside the demon core? It is 3 parts. See? Missile. All right. Look, implosion. See? Why is it called the demon core? It says the plutonium core that killed Harry and Lewis was called the demon core because of its lethality. Lethality? What is that? Lethality?
Yeah, yep.
Lethality. I didn't even know that was a word. To the scientist, the blacksmith, who worked on it. See, his blessing was so dangerous. His blessing was so dangerous that you died making it. You could, like what Conor McGregor said. He said 3 men died making this.
Yep, making this.
Men died making the great sword.
Yep.
Men died just to make it. That should tell you maybe we shouldn't be making this. But that had to be for prophecy.
Or touched it too.
Right. See, look, it says the demon core was a spherical mass of, in diameter, manufactured during World War II by the United States nuclear weapon development effort, the Manhattan Project, see? As a physical core for early atomic bomb. This is what's inside of it. A demon core is inside of it. Alashadium, demon-like power.
That proves that's the Most High's armory.
Demon-like power.
Man, that's heavy.
See that? Left-hand side power is what Esau was blessed with. This proved he was blessed on the left-hand side.
Yep. Demon core.
He was blessed with a left-hand power. Look what your blessing has done.
It's right there in black and white.
Esau's blessing has brought demonic energy into the world. Esau's blessing is death, and our blessing is life.
That's right.
Okay, that's why we're called the Prince of Power. Okay, he's a prince of dark power. The brother posted it, so let's read it again throughout it, brother. Let's go back to Isaiah. Read that one more time.
Yep.
Oh, I was reading. I'm sorry.
Right.
It says NIV. See, it is I who created the blacksmith. Right. Who was a real good weapon maker of Esau? Tubal Cain.
Yeah.
Traveling weapon.
Yep.
And what did he make? A traveling weapon.
Mm-hmm.
The arrow is a traveling weapon. What's today's arrow? A traveling weapon, where it ain't gonna travel from across one stream to another.
Continents.
It's gonna travel from one great ocean to another. Okay. When you look on the world map, that's a long ways away. It took us a year and a half to get over here. It's gonna take them a half an hour. He said, I can cut that time down by margin.
Man.
And it says, who fan the coals into the flame and forges a weapon fit for its work. And it is I who have created the destroyer to wreak havoc. Oh, look at this. I have also created the Ravager to destroy. Woo! Look at this. CSB. Look, I have created the craftsman who blows on the charcoal fire and produces a weapon suitable for its task. And I've created the destroyer to cause havoc.
Man, that's destruction.
Look at this. And produces a weapon for its work. And I've created the destroyer to inflict ruin.
That's desolation.
Ruin. That's beautiful.
So Esau's blessings is gonna kill himself.
Yep, exactly. Because he that lives by the sword shall die by it.
Sword.
So he has lived by his blessing. He's going to die by his blessing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when he says, is this the man through his blessing shook kingdoms? Is this the man through his blessing pushed a button?
Yep.
And just, So we finished Isaiah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's end it on Rev 11:18.
You still want to finish Genesis, right?
Oh, yeah. Read it one more time.
Yeah, back in Genesis 27 and verse 40, and it says, and by thy sword shalt thou live.
See, power.
Yep.
Right? Keep going.
And it says, and shalt serve thy brother.
Yep.
And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off his, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Yeah, with us not being in rulership gives Esau free Roman range.
Mm-hmm.
With us not being in rulership, like King David had Edomites in subjection.
Yeah.
But us not having him in subjection, he gets to run wild. And that's what's happening right now. He's running wild because remember, the first shall serve the younger.
Yeah.
So ultimately, us in rulership is going to bring back order to him serving us. That's why I said I've seen servants on horses and prince walking the earth.
Yep.
Soon come under Esau's blessing through prophecy. We'll put his ass back under our yokage. Okay.
Soon come.
So now let's end it on Rev 11 and
18.
Yes, sir.
All right. This is the book of Revelation 11 and verse 18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great.
See that, brothers? To thy saints. We're all saints, okay? Israelites are all saints, man, woman, children. But then look at, for you brothers, you sisters out there, and I'll say this, you may have a feeling like I'm not doing enough. I'll tell you this, that's a good spirit, though, that you're like, man, I feel I should be doing something. I feel I need to be doing. That's good that you're heading in the right direction, because you know what that's called? Servitude.
Mm-hmm.
You go to work, you're not supposed to stand around. Man,
Yeah.
I got to be doing something. I got to look busy, because you have in your spirit to serve Yahweh Shem Shai. Oh, this is service. You brothers and sisters, you got brothers putting precepts. Y'all putting in work too.
Part of the church too.
You're part of the church. Okay. You got sisters learning. You're in service. You're at church right now. This is what it's talking about.
Church service.
If the structure were to come right now, this would be a blessing unto us.
Mm-hmm.
And calling on the name is even a bigger blessing. See, because you fear the name. All right. Don't nobody fear God, Jesus, or Christ.
Hell no.
All right. And it behooves you, brothers and sisters, to take that out of your mental memoir.
Right.
All right. Don't be having Jesus or Christ rolling off your tongue. Clean yourself from that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But let's finish it off. Just want to say that in the spirit.
And it says, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Look at what your blessing has done. And now look what your blessing has done to you. Look what your blessing is going to do to you. because we can talk about all the stuff that's wrong under your rulership, but at the end, the wrong is going to fall on you because you've been digging a pit with your blessing, and now that pit you dug, you're going to fall therein. You're going to fall therein. So the end all be all, the end game, okay, is your blessing that you've used to destroy the earth. Now that same blessing is going to destroy you for destroying the earth.
Right.
All right. So you good, brother?
I'm good, bro.
All right. So I pray, you brothers, you few sisters, you were edified, exhorted through the Spirit as we were. And we just like to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. I pray this was edifying. We like to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. All right. Peace, safety, and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, Shalom.